Be a man.
Speaking of,
Moolah?
when I used to get in road rage incidents years ago, we're talking about that.
Like last week. on the way down here, I told some guy to go fuck himself.
Oh, yeah. I've thrown an ashtray at a man. Ever do that?
No.
Oh, no, it's a good move. You throw fucking ashtray at him. This is when a car had an ashtray, mind you. It's not like it's not the last year or two, because now they don't come in an ashtray.
That's not a standard feature these days.
But when you start tossing parts of your vehicle at the other guy, he knows you're not fucking around. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Be a man. My cousin, who's like my brother, when he was doing a lot of coke back in the 80s, we were going into the tunnel. And you know how you had there was like 10 lanes going into 5 tolls? Yeah, so merge. So
always a problem.
This guy didn't let him in. It was like some fucking Poindexter with glasses, weighed like 90 pounds or some broad. He fucking got out. He got out of the car. And they started rolling the windows up. They were scared. He fucking ripped the window out. Fucking tore it out. Got this car.
Yeah.
Imagine if that happened now, it'd be on film.
Forget about it.
Get away with it, too. Be a man. I was with my brother, and we came out of the hilltop on Route 1. This is 35 years ago. And I cut a guy off, not on purpose, by accident. So the guy came in the right and beeped at us. And everyone's hanging out the window, giving him the finger. He reaches into he's got a fucking army jacket on. Probably a Vietnam vet, right? He reaches into his glove box and fucking points a gun at me. I fucking hit the brake, and he just went. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't go that far.
I mean, it probably could have been a toy gun or whatever, but that was kind of
Once they break out guns, I get like real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, that's when you get humble.
You can't mess with firearms. You know what I mean? That's a different realm. We don't want to go
equalizer.
there. We're talking about regular anger bullshit.
Yeah. Be a man. When I was in college, I picked up a broad at a party. Cake parties back then, $2 all you could drink.
Yeah.
You get all the broads there because they'd have a half a beer and they'd be wasted. They'd see if I can get their money, right?
Yeah.
So I get this broad from the party. We walk outside the dorm, and I get her in, I'm walking around checking car doors. There's a Volkswagen that the door's open. So I get in the back there, start making out with her. All of a sudden, I just fucking puked all over the back seat, everywhere. All just fucking puked.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the end of that. She got out. She was a nice girl. I probably wouldn't have banged her, but I had her in the back seat. Maybe I would have. I would have tried, obviously.
How about road trips?
Oh, love road trips.
Yeah.
No planning whatsoever. Going like a 500-mile trek with your friends, right? No spare tire.
Yeah.
Ball tires. Of course, there were no phones.
Of course not.
Highly ill-prepared, have lots of pot, lots of beer, openly drink and smoke, and just drive.
Yeah.
And go and hope that it works out, right?
Yeah.
Those are the best.
That's how we did it now. Forget about it, right? GPS, all this bullshit. I mean, we didn't care. We don't even care.
Oh, you had to take a fucking map?
A map. I never know how to read a map my whole life. We used to go camping with the guys from Somerville. Now, the guys from Somerville ain't natural campers.
Yeah,
We're not really woodsmen, but we used to do it.
We used to go up
We'd
there.
go up to New Hampshire, Maine, whatever. We went to this place
a lot of
called
fun.
Big Al's Pine.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. So the whole camp is there.
93?
But, of course, they have electrical outlets on the trees.
Yeah.
We took an axe to it. The whole camp went in. This is the one, there were many trips, but the whole camp went into a blackout. We were told to leave. We move on down the road. We pull literally off the highway. State police come and go, what are you doing? This is not a camping area. We move from there. We go to another camping area, right? That now we're set up, a real camping area. We had guys in tents sleeping. We tied their tent to our cars and drove around, dragging them in the tent. Recklessly doing 50 in the campground, thrown out of that campground.
No cameras back then. You could do that shit.
No.
Younger guys that used to tag along with us that worked with my one of my best friends, and we used to get all fucked up. They try to drink. They'd be drinking high. So we made an agreement. Whoever passes out first, we piss on him. So there was this kid we called Ball Bag Face.
I'm sure it was more than just a
Must have
name.
been
So he
Teabag.
passed out. Nobody pissed on him. I was like, "What are you doing?" So I went over and pissed on him. Everyone was like mad at me,
Oh, it's a rite of initiation.
Yeah.
One time we went to this place, right? This friend of mine goes, it was like a log cabin with no doors in the middle of an area. You had to go across a little body of water with a canoe. We had all that. And whoever gets there can stay there. It was open to anybody.
Oh.
So there's like 4 of us. We had one guy in a cast up to all the way up to his hip. So he goes across in the canoe first with another guy. We're heaving potatoes at him. The vessel easily could have went down. He would have been dead. All right, we make it to the camp, into the house, okay? But here's what I really remember from that trip. I took the upper berth in a sleeping bag, okay? I rolled off. Must have fallen 10, 12 feet. Cinder block right there. Just missed my head. I'll never go on the top bunk of a bed again, ever.
Like the Three Stooges.
Let me tell you. Rolled right off.
No.
If I wasn't blitzed and loose,
Yeah, right.
I would have been dead.
I hope you enjoyed the
Be a man.
Experience.